The Cabin. So this movie is directed by M. Night Shyamalan. I think that's how you pronounce his name. I probably got that wrong, but we know his movies. We know his style. His movies, the movies he's done is Sixth Sense, way back in the day. He recently done Trap, which I haven't seen, which I'm still looking forward to see, and he done Split, if you remember that movie. So this movie, I didn't get to see it on release, obviously when it came out into cinema, but there was mixed reactions on it, and people were saying it was good. Some people were saying it's not good, and I wanted to see it for myself. And people said Dave Bautista done such a good performance, so I wanted to see Dave Bautista's performance because obviously I'm a fan of wrestling, where Dave Bautista's background was, and I'm really rooting for him. He's really doing great in movies. He's come from a long way, so hats off to him. So yeah, Knock at the Cabin is basically where I'm going to start from. Okay, I'm going to start from the production side of it. The production side of it, which I really liked, where it was shot, the location, the cinematography, and the camera movement was just amazing. The way the camera moved and the way the composition was, it was just perfection. So hats off to M Night. He really done a great job in that, and this is probably the like I said again, I ain't seen all his movies, but what I've seen so far, this is probably the best movie. The way he shot style, probably been his best work. So hats off to him for that. Storytelling wise, from the writing perspective, it's very his style. You get very confused from it. It can confuse you, which he likes to do. He gets you thinking because you have these guys come in to this cabin who are disturbing this couple with this child, and this gay couple who are bringing up their child, and they're not bad people, and the couple are not bad people. Either way, they're not bad people, and they keep saying they're having these visions, these dreams, which have brought them together, and they need to do what they need to do. And then you have the couple side of it saying they're just thinking you lot are just some cult, murdering, sacrifice people, but which is not true. And then it gets you thinking, who do you side with, who do you believe? And if you look on each both sides, and these things keep happening. So it kind of takes up a thing of Sixth Sense. So these things keep happening and they're coming true. And every time they turn on the news, these things are coming true. So from the story side of it, you won't get it completely from the beginning. It's not, and that's what his films are like. You don't get it like that. You have to take time to be invested in the story, and it can confuse you because I found that from M. Night's movies. His movies are they can mess with your head, a bit like Christopher Nolan, perhaps you could say that, you know. But yeah, so from the production side, great. From the story side, okay, and from the acting side well, they were all great. They got the guy from the Harry Potter, he was great. I really liked how he changed his accent to an American accent from a truck driver accent coming down somewhere from Texas. And then you got Dave Bautista, who really stands out, I think. But they all done great performances. But Dave Bautista was the one standing in the lead, and he done great. He was this big guy that acted so great, so amazingly. And he's shown he's an actor. He doesn't want to be a movie star. He doesn't want to be a superstar. He wants to be an actor that could act in movies and sell movies, and he sold this role and sold this movie for me. So as of the Batista, I really enjoyed what he done and what he brought to the table. So it's actually amazing. But the main one that really stands out is Dave Batista. So yeah, great. So from a horror, perspective, is it scary? No. Is it suspense? Yes. Is it tension? Yes. And that's what he does. So you're not going to be scared. You're not going to be frightened. You're just going to think, okay, it's just going to get you thinking, and there's a lot of suspense. With gore and blood, you don't see a lot. I think going back to this movie, it was a 12 or 15, maybe one of the two. Because from the killing side of it, it does a lot of cutaways, and you don't see the blood and the gore. You know what I mean? So it was pretty cool. I like that though. I really like that you didn't really see the blood and the gore. It's very different when it does a lot of cutaways. It's really cool to see that. So I really enjoyed it. This movie was all round, it was an okay. A very thriller suspense movie, which I enjoyed, which I liked. And again, certain things I didn't like, certain things I was confused on, but all round a good movie. Like I said, the production side of it, filmmaking side of it was great. The storytelling was okay. 5 out of 5, I'll say. And, you know, from the acting perspective, I really enjoyed Dave Bautista, but they were all great. They were all fantastic, but Dave Bautista really did his thing. And from a horror side of it, it was just spooky and suspense, you know, more suspense and more not jump out your seat. So if you're looking for that, this ain't the movie for that. But I'm guessing most people have probably seen this movie by now. If you haven't, like I said, I would advise you to go and check it out and you would enjoy it. And if you're a fan of his movies, M. Night, because he's a good filmmaker and he's come a long way. And I do like his movies can be hit and miss, but this one I really liked. I did. I liked it, enjoyed it a lot. So yeah, if you come this far, thank you for watching my video. And if you like, you can subscribe. But thank you for watching this video.